I got a show in Houston, Texas tonight. And I didn't want to fly, so I'm driving. It's about 3.5 hours, but I haven't drove across Texas in some years. But I got to tell you, this has been the creepiest damn drive ever. It's been, I done seen gas trucks on the side of the highway burning. I done seen a lot of cars pulled over like in the road, like damn near in the road, and like maybe their car broke down and they couldn't even pull over to the side. I done seen 4 motorcycle accidents. And I'm so used to driving between Birmingham and Atlanta, you know, driving the south of Birmingham, Nashville, Louisville, Southeast, driving down in Florida. I hadn't drove across Texas in over 10 years, and it's just, you got to get back used to it because everything is flat. I wasn't in the mood to go through the hustle and bustle of the airport, but one thing about driving is always relaxing. You can get your mind right. You can come up with new jokes and stuff to talk about on stage. You can think. Stop by a gas station, get souvenirs. I miss all that, just being a road comic instead of having to deal with TSA, people in the airport, somebody sitting by you on the plane, being on a stubby plane. Somebody got to pick you up and just no contact. Get your gas, get your M&Ms, no contact, other human contact, relax, talk to yourself, drive. I'm about 98 miles outside of Houston. I just wanted to feel like a road comic today. I started my career driving on the road. And the speed limit in Texas is 75 miles per hour. Some mugs doing 80 and 85. I had to get used to that. Like, I'm doing 70 while all these cars keep flying past me. I'm doing a little 75, everybody flying past me. It's crazy. Yeah, when I drive in Dallas, nobody's out there because it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Then get off at 8:30, almost 9 o'clock, everybody at work, so I don't really deal with traffic or whatever. But I tell you what, man, this is a beautiful drive. The farmlands, the cattle, listening to Reeling in the Years by Steely Dan and Elton John, Fleetwood Mac, Jerry Rafferty, Sting, the Police. Good ass ride music. So, okay, Tracy, I'm finna call you as soon as I get off. I'm gonna drive and see my daughter. My daughter's in Waco, Texas at Baylor. So I'm gonna pop up on her, see what's going on. And yeah. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Yeah, man, this is like, you ever drive across? I wish I knew if somebody can Google what a Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, because if it's between Dallas and Houston, I sure would like to go see that. They say that house is still there. Texas flag. And next week I'm driving to Oklahoma. Really excited about that. I love Oklahoma. I can't wait to see my Mr. Perry, the man that owns all of the radio stations up there that he got us on. Oklahoma City, I'm coming. I cannot wait. I'm driving. No airplane. Just gonna jump in my car and just drive up there. All right, y'all. Oh, somebody found it? I can't pull it up. Tell me what city is it between Dallas and Houston? I really want to see that house because I'm obsessed with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the only scary movie I watch. What city is it in and how far is it from Houston? I just want to drive down that road. I got to see that. All right, Kingsland, Texas. Is that between Dallas and Houston, or is that like out there like going to El Paso or something? I got to see it. All right, it's in Kingston. Okay, I'll just Google it when I get to Houston. Damn, I want to go so. If it's between Dallas and Houston, I'm gonna get up early in the morning and drive. Oh, west of Austin. Okay. West of Austin. Austin is where University of Texas is. Now I'll find it. You ain't got to inbox me. I'll find it. I got it. Maybe west of Austin. Okay. I'm gonna find that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure you wear your mask. Wash your hands. I'm finna, Sweet Home Alabama finna come on. A lot of people was giving me the thumbs up. I didn't know what they was talking about till I realized I got my roll tide on the back of the truck. So there's a lot of Alabama fans in Texas. You think it's Texas Longhorns and Texas A&M country. It's a whole lot of Alabama fans in Texas. People have been blowing at me all day for my tag. Roll damn tide. Trying to get to Houston where I can watch the game. I'm doing a drive-in comedy show where people are gonna drive their cars to the show and sit in the cars and watch the show. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm glad I got past all the garbage that was on the road, all these car accidents and stuff. I had to get used to it. It's pretty creepy. But it is what it is. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.
Told me it got plantains on it or something. Jerk plantains. Now, I'm usually a one night stand type of chick.
Wait a minute.
Baby, what Slutty vegan? I was in the midst of getting my nails done. They're good. A plantain. A jerk plantain. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it good? My friend Mike said, what plant tastes like cheese? Girl, the dance hall queen. This motherfucker is true. With a plantain on it. Never thought of that. That's great. It's actually really good. Woo.
Hey, buddy. Oh, what? The remote? Daddy watching a football game.
You don't want to watch this game?
You good? Huh? Maverick. You good? You good? He makes me so happy. Hey. Hey. You can't eat the phone? No. Oh. No. Oh. No, eat the phone. No.
It's Bob Stacy, baby.
Brilliant ability.
A bitch worth a whole bag of money.
That's Haynes.
Yes, sir, Rickey Smiley.
You know, you got a good word this morning.
Oh, man, thank you so much. That's how we start the week off because, you know, we live in a world filled with so much hate. There are people who will hate you for no reason. There are people who will hate on you. They don't even know you. They will reach conclusions about you, and they know very little about you. And the sad reality is hate is just everywhere. As a matter of fact, haters are like that old MacDonald song. You got a hater here, a hater there, here a hater, there a hater, everywhere a hater, hater. It's a lot of hate going on in this world. Hate will cause persons who are really domestic terrorists to plan on kidnapping the governor of a state. It's a lot of hate in this country, a lot of hate in this world. Some of y'all have people on your job who can't stand you. So much hate. The question is, how do you overcome the hate? You overcome the hate knowing that God loves you, and it's the love of God for you operating within you that will help you to overcome the hate that may come at you. What about this love that God has for you? God God's love for you, I love it, is so amazing because God's love is unconditional, meaning that God loves you regardless. God loves you anyhow. God loves you in spite of. God's love is so amazing because God's love does not wait on you to get yourself together in order for God to love you. God loves you unconditionally. But not only that, God's love upgrades you. I like that because Beyonce a few years ago came out with a song, Let Me Upgrade You. Listen, you ain't been upgraded until God loves you, because when God loves you and upgrades you, it simply means that your value goes up. Your sense of knowing that you belong to the God above you, that will give you a sense of value. That will give you a sense of self-esteem, because you know that you are loved by Almighty God. God's love is unconditional. God's love upgrades you. And then God's love is so unlimited because God gives to you and gives to you and then forgives you and forgives you. That's some love right there. God's love is amazing. So how deep is your love? Guess what? In this world of hate, you've got the love of God operating for you and in you so that you can go out and face the hate that comes at you, knowing that God's love for you can overcome any hate that may come at you. How deep is your love?
Oh, man. Hey, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir.
Man, that song's so nice. We got to play. We got to run that back. We ain't got to play the whole.
Oh, it's smooth. It's so smooth.
Love you, Pastor Haynes. Senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. How can you be followed, Pastor Haynes?
Hey, follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
Here you go, Pastor Haynes.
Yeah, man.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the confirmation hearings for President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Judge Amy Coney Barrett, will begin today. The hearings will last 4 days with final confirmation expected before the election. President Trump claims he is no longer contagious with the coronavirus and is back on the campaign trail today with a rally in Florida and two others planned for later this week, one in Pennsylvania and the other in Iowa. Meanwhile, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease doctor, said that he did not give his permission to be used in a campaign ad President Trump is currently running. And last, a 30-year-old private security guard who was working for a Colorado TV station was taken into custody this weekend after fatally shooting a Navy veteran who sprayed him with mace. The victim was participating in a right-wing rally for police in Denver. The rally was held in opposition to a Black Lives Matter suit drive. That was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock teasy, faux cheesy. What's going down in sports?
Well, we got an NBA champion. It is the Los Angeles Lakers, man. 17th in franchise history. LeBron James, 4th Finals MVP, along with his 4th title. LeBron also 260th NBA playoff games. That's an NBA record right there. So it is what it is, man. Everybody thought they was going to get the thing. They got it done. And there's going to be an asterisk by that doggone championship because of COVID-19. But at the end of the day, I got to take my hat off to the NBA and how they pulled off this bubble. Win it
anyway.
Yeah, but they pulled out the bubble thing, and it is what it is, man. So congratulations to the Lakers out there. Sad news for the Dallas Cowboys. Quarterback Dak Prescott had a gruesome leg injury yesterday, man. Broke his ankle, pretty much shattered it. It was turned. It was one of them. Leg was facing one way, the foot was facing the other. So keep Dak Prescott in prayer, man. Andy Dalton, the backup, came in to help lead the team to the victory, so the Cowboys did win the game. Another big upset. Well, not really an upset because the Raiders look good. Las Vegas Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday, big dog.
See my boy Ruggs.
Come on, man, but I can't say that about the Atlanta Falcons. They 0-5, Big Pimpin'. The Carolina Panthers beat them. They 0-5. They fired their head coach.
Do you follow Malcolm Walker on Facebook? He be about to commit suicide over the Falcons. You follow him on Facebook?
Yeah, you know it. I ain't seen what he said this morning, but the Falcons fired their head coach Dan Quinn and the general manager. They on fire, so it is what it is.
They said the Mercedes Stadium for sale.
Yeah.
All of it. See, they shouldn't have told that church down.
We'll get to the rest of sports my next sports report, man.
They told that church down to build that stadium and they start losing. Oh, man, and Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. Everybody 285, good morning.
Dirty birds need a bath. Gary, with the team, what you got, man?
All right, y'all. Baby Miss Rihanna, they're saying she may have to turn in her fashion license. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Rihanna is accused of ripping off y'all fashion designers. Now, a popular Instagram-based fashion designer said Rihanna ripped off his designs, y'all, and he posted it on social media. And some of the things that Rihanna is sporting or she has her models doing, it looked like some of his stuff, y'all. But people are saying, wait a minute, honey, girl, calm down. They're saying, honey, everybody does it, honey. They say it's called knocking off, and they're saying nothing is new here. So they say he need to take a seat. But then somebody else said that, good artists borrow, great artists steal. So, do y'all steal, Ricky? You're an artist. Brat, you're an artist. Are y'all stealing or are y'all borrowing?
I mean, people have ideas. Great minds think alike, Gary.
Huh? Yeah, see?
Great minds think alike.
Yep, so I mean, say the same thing.
I'm sure all the comedians got coronavirus jokes. I'm sure 2 of them came up with the same punchline.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
Different premise, different style, same punchline.
Yeah, but Rihanna stuff does look like his, though. And those artists and stuff, they ain't got time to be sitting down designing and making up something. They do steal some of these people's stuff when you put it online or what have you. And if so, she need to at least give him a check. Somebody said they could at least collaborated. She could have called him and say, girl, I got something that we could do together and work it out. But anyway, child, that's neither here nor there. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is roses gold. On the high end, you say roses gold, and on the low end, you say beautiful, shiny pink.
And Gary, this segment is being brought to you by Ford. That's right, doing what's needed for over a century. Built for America. Built Ford proud. Brat, what you going to be talking about?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Jim Carrey did something crazy on Saturday Night Live, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Jim Carrey, y'all, he became the fly on Vice President Mike Pence's debate with Kamala Harris on Saturday Night Live, send-up of the debate. The moderator, played by Kate McKinnon, kicked off the skit by saying, between the candidates, we've installed buffet-style sneeze guards on account of one of you works for patient zero. Pence played by Beck Bennett said of the host state, Utah, even though their basketball team is named after my greatest fear, jazz. Harris, played by Saturday Night Live alum Maya Rudolph, said, I'm speaking. Estoy hablando Nevada, Arizona, and some parts of Texas. Yo, this had to be so funny. I missed it. Did anybody catch this on Saturday Night Live?
Nah, I missed it too.
Saw it.
You saw it?
Was it good, Ricky? Did you
it was
laugh?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Moving on. Tory Lanez, he spoke out Friday after reports came out that he was charged with felony assault in the shooting of Meg Thee Stallion. He wrote on Instagram, and the truth will come to light. I have all faith in God to show that. To love to all my fans and people that have stayed true to me and know my heart. He added, a charge is not a conviction. If you have supported me or Meg through this, I genuinely appreciate you. He also delivered a message to his son on social media saying, I'll never let anything or anybody stop me from being a real role model and a great father in your life. You would be heartbroken if I ever went anywhere. I'll always be with you. You're my everything, Kai, and I love you, and the love I got for you is forever. And if convicted, Tory faces up to 22 years and 8 months in prison. All right, y'all, last but not least, Kanye West is being dragged for urging voters to vote him in for the president on the 2020 election ballots in California. Now, last week, he tweeted a photo of his name on the mail-in ballot with the caption, friends writing me in. One person tweeted, you used to be talented and wise. Now you're a sad loser. And another person wrote, you are insane. Are you insane? And another observer tweeted, as the third one fumed, you've become a sad joke, Kanye. Well, that's going to wrap up the hot spot right there on that note. Coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here we go, y'all. 20 before the top of the hour. Here we go. Rock T's Joke of the Day. Joke of the Day. Joke of the Day. All right, Rock, come on with it.
Oh, Lord.
A man fell off a cliff, tumbled down, and grabbed a branch halfway down the cliff. He screams out, "Help! Help me! Is there anyone up there?" Then he heard a majestic voice from the top yell down, "I will help you, my son, but first, you must have faith in me." The guy says, "Yes, I trust you." The voice says, "Let go." There was a silent pause. And then the man yelled back, "Is there anyone else up there?"
Come on, Rick. Come on, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because it was bad.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
You're so enthused about it.
He laughed so hard at the last
Did you miss a piece? A piece of it?
So he yelled back, he said, "Is there anybody else up there?"
Yes, sir.
Because the first dude didn't work.
That's right. He said, "I ain't letting go."
Right. Oh, so he let go.
Yeah, no, he didn't let go. The majestic voice said, "Trust me."
He said, "Trust me."
Right.
That makes sense.
The majestic
I
voice.
thought he had let go and fell. No, he
had
was
fell first.
It makes
and then
sense,
he
but
called
it don't
for
make it
help.
funny.
Right. So the message of that is, they that wait on the Lord shall mount up with wings. Yes, sir. That wasn't a joke. That was a script. That's a word, that boy. Shundo, right now, Shundo.
Yeah.
Brat, that was a word there, Brat.
Man, listen.
Brickety tack.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about the joke. That was a good word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good word. It said trust in the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know, cause we do that to God. Well, God don't give you the answer that you want.
That's right.
So you said, well, then you start trying to talk to Jesus like Jesus and God ain't talking. See what I'm saying?
But this ain't church, Rick. It's supposed to be joke of the day.
I know, but we had to make the best of the whole segment where we're going to lose our job.
Okay.
Dr. Collier.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How are you this morning?
Man, bless, man. These COVID numbers is crazy.
The COVID numbers are going up. More than half the states are now up, with several of them up more than 50%. So we're at 7.79 million cases, 215,000 deaths as predicted by me on Friday. I told you we reached this 215 milestone. And let me tell you, the coronavirus around the world is showing us what's going to happen, because over in Europe, where, you know, it's already wintertime and the conditions are much colder, we are having problems with coronavirus. We're having problems with flu. People are getting sicker. They're having, super health responses. This is, going to show us, if we in the United States do not get serious about this mask wearing, and that is the key. We are waiting for some super drug. We are waiting for the injections that are going to provide immunity, the vaccines. And, we have the mask, which is the most effective thing. Masking and social distancing will do it. You just have to embrace it. You just have to realize we're going to be doing this for at least another year, maybe longer. This may be our new normal, that mask wearing, particularly when out in public, is going to be the way that we have to do at this point. But, otherwise, this winter time is going to be crazy. We have told everybody, go get your flu shots. They are readily available now, and there are no long lines waiting to get them. Insurance companies are covering them, but even if they don't cover them, or even if they did not, or you're not insured, the price is the best investment you can make in your health for this winter time. So I actually finally got access to the flu shot. I don't have them physically in my hand. I'm going to pick them up today, hopefully, and we'll have that available for patients. But they're readily available in most of your drugstores and places where you can get your prescriptions. So it should not be a problem.
Yeah, do we have calls? Y'all can get out as 866-9-RICK if you have any coronavirus questions. Dr. Collier, let everybody know about the vitamins that they should be taking every single day, Please.
Absolutely, Rickey Smiley. You know, again, boosting your immune system and the primary treatment. Everybody's talking about the Regeneron antibodies that the president was given, and the remdesivir, which has minimal response. All it does is shorten your time. But you take vitamin D and zinc. Vitamin D, 5,000 international units per day, and zinc. Zinc, remember I stated, after the very first tablet, you have immune boosting, and it lasts and continue to fight viral replication. And that is how viruses infect us and why we have so much difficulty controlling viral infections, Ricky, because the virus continues to replicate itself, make new copies. Those new copies have not been infected or not been treated. But when you block the viral replication, which is the benefits of zinc and vitamin D, then you don't have the inflammatory response. You don't have that cytokine storm, 2 weeks into your infection. And if you get infected, your infection is going to be milder. So vitamin D, 5,000 international units per day, and zinc, 30 to 50 milligrams per day. Add 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and your health will be protected.
All right, you're with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
The question is, I would like to know the safest disinfect that you can use in your house to keep your house clean.
The safest disinfectant that you can use to use your house is a 10% soap solution. Soap is very easy to clean. It's easy to obtain. You don't have to buy, a very expensive anti-infective sprays or some of these cleaning units when soap will do it. Peroxide also, $1 for a very large bottle is very good for cleaning surfaces and cleaning other things in your home, and it's pretty safe to use throughout. You can even aerosols. I would recommend spraying aerosols in things like Lysol, Pine Sol, etc. will do that to help prevent the virus from just being in the air in your home. But surface cleaning, a soap solution is the easiest and most convenient thing to do.
All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
I want to know if a woman had COVID already and recently she got pregnant, does they have to worry about the fetus catching the COVID?
If she had it recently, she should be over it 14 days out. If she has a normally functioning immune system, she should be over the infection, and the fetus should be safe, so it should not be a problem. She should be tested for antibodies to confirm that, but under normal immune response for regularly healthy people, she should have no problems with the pregnancy at this point.
All right, Dr. Collier, give us your disclaimer.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show or its hundreds and hundreds of radio affiliates across the country. You can reach me at all social media at Ask Dr. MJ, and go to my website, lifeodrops.com, to find out how you can boost your immune system and get through this horrible winter that we have facing us.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Collier.
Thank you, Rickey Smiley. Y'all have a great day. That Saturday Night Live skit was hilarious. Everybody got to get to it.
Stand up and be heard. Election 2020 is November 3rd. For more information, go to newsone.com/vote.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Yeah, Brad, we had to pave the way to make you an evil life easy. We went through hell. One day we'll sit down and tell you how we got over.
Yeah, and I like that. I missed that song now that you just played it.
Wonder.
Yes.
Yes, sir. How we got over. What you got, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you, y'all. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Congratulations, honey, in the word of Vesta. I thought it would have been me, but not really, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Miss Cynthia Bailey and her fiance, Mike Hill, y'all tied tonight, honey, this past weekend at Georgia's Governor's Town Club, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, the couple exchanged vows, honey. At least I'm not saying I was there. The couple exchanged vows in front of 250 guests, y'all, including Real Housewives co-stars Candy Burris, Kenya Moore, and former castmate Miss Eva Marcille. Now, they all served as bridesmaids, y'all. Now, Cynthia and Mike said this, y'all, which was so touching. Cynthia said, Mike and I are elated that today has finally come. 10-10-20 is always and will always be our perfect date. She said, we are not perfect, but we are perfect, y'all, for one another. Y'all, isn't that beautiful? She said, we are living in a very different time, and now more than ever, we realize that life is too short and to never take anything for granted. She said, we are so grateful to have found each other. Love, with the help of God, conquers all, y'all. Isn't that beautiful, y'all?
Love
It's so
conquers
touching.
all.
Y'all not. I mean, Cynthia's
Was the
gown
wedding beautiful, Gary?
Oh, Ricky, the wedding was beautiful. That doggone venue, that Governor's Place, honey, it was really nice, honey. I was very impressed with it. You know, it was so far out, though. I thought I was going to Japan, but it was really, it was a really nice place. Now, her gown, she wore a Nanika C. Alexander, honey, gown, honey, brides by Long, and she had on Bagley Meshka shoes. Now, the bridesmaids, now, even them all wore white dresses. I said, now, white usually symbolizes purity, but they all wore their beautiful white dresses, and they all
tried it.
Oh.
It took me a minute. I'm like, what?
But they all looked amazing, though. I mean, Eva looked really nice. Eva had her hair baby up in summer. She had them braids. What was that girl?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Eva, what kind of hairstyle was that? I thought it was
fashion. It's fashion. It's art. I decided to go high fashion. Since Cynthia Bailey is a supermodel, that's how I first knew her before we became friends. She asked me to give a little high fashion for her wedding, so I
It was
obliged.
nice. Your hair was beautiful. That face was beat.
It was beat, Ricky, but let me tell you something. And I said I wasn't going to say this because it was Cynthia's wedding. It was good. But when Eva came through the door when it's time to walk down that aisle, I don't know if that girl paid people to cheer for her. They were screaming like they had just saw Jesus. I'm like, girl, they looked and I was like, girl, that's Eva. She gave that top model. She gave them top model walk, baby. She gave those girls top model.
I bet she did.
Yes, she
I did the
baby.
morning show proud, Ricky. You would be proud.
I'm always proud. I'll be on your Instagram. I'll be asking questions. Eva, what is that? What is this? What is that? like an older brother, you know.
You know you big bro.
Eva be having that fire on IG, boy. Y'all, boy.
Yeah. And ain't nothing but a tease, but I'm glad she married. But anyway, all the girls, honey, were beautiful. Everybody looked amazing, honey. Portia, our own Portia Williams, honey, she looked stunning, honey. Her
She
friend
was
Shamil
sitting,
looked great.
honey.
Yes, baby, these girls was giving. But who I really liked, Ricky, who I met, and she was so nice, honey. Princess Love. Princess Love is the sweetest young lady, honey. She's a very beautiful girl. I hate that she and Ray J no longer together, but she was very nice and sweet to me, honey.
And beautiful is an understatement. She pretty, honey.
How you let that go?
She gorgeous, Ricky.
Lord.
Pictures don't even do her justice.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but it was really a nice wedding, and everything came off real good, honey. I mean, I enjoyed myself. The food was great. Everybody was good. It was really nice, you know. But people saying, "Get what you gonna talk about?" I said, "Girl, I'm not saying nothing about Cynthia wedding."
What they had to eat, Gary? You know, black
Now,
people.
they had some chicken skewers on, or whatever you call it, on a stick. They had some beef. Is it beef Wellington? Because that's Brad's favorite food. Brad, what is that called? Beef Wellington or beef Wellington? Or something like that.
I don't know. We
Yeah,
get
they had
when
that
we
roast
go to
beef.
The medallions. Ooh.
Yeah, medallions. That's what it is. That's what it is. The beef medallion, and they had cute, refreshing beverages, honey. You know, I had to do the black thing. The guy said, "You could have a bottle." I took a bottle home, honey, for company. So whenever y'all come over,
Gary, you took a bottle of champagne.
girl, yes,
home?
ma'am. He said I could have it. So,
Gotta get what you can.
Okay,
Tomorrow's not
What's
promised.
given? Okay.
You look good though, Gary. I tell
Well,
you one
thank
thing.
you.
You cleaned up in a tuxedo, baby. 'cause
Gary
it
was
black
open
tie.
casket sharp.
You know, I put a suit together.
It's on his Instagram. It's a nice suit. Right?
Yeah.
Gary, they're gonna bury you in that one. That's the one you going in.
That's what I told the person at the wedding. I said, "Girl, I might be buried in this. God, let me cross my heart. I ain't ready to go yet." But yeah,
so we know you just have that laid out.
Yes, and you had to wear black, honey. Now, one person didn't wear black. I said, "Girl, did he not talk to his ex-wife before he left?"
Gary. Gary, don't stop being petty. Just say good stuff.
Okay, it was all good.
Jesus.
Well, I want to know who wore it then.
Yeah, just say what his name sound like, Gary.
Hell, I tell you, Al Reynolds, Star Jones' ex-husband, baby, he had on a cream-colored jacket. I said, "What? Al, did they say black or cream colored?" And he said, "I was wearing cream because I told Cynthia." And then some other people with some other colors too, just But it was all good though. But it was really nice. Everybody was pretty. Sheree, honey. Some of the girls from Real Housewives of Potomac, honey. It was a really nice event. Everybody looked good, and the wedding went off, perfectly. But now I will say this: I did ask Peter, was he giving Cynthia a wig? I saw him at the hotel. I'm like, "Peter, you here for the wedding?"
Wait a minute.
Gary.
What?
Did Peter go to the wedding?
He didn't go to the wedding, but he sure was in town. I was like,
at the same hotel?
That's creepy.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but he was just he was in town for business. So he was just in town for business, I'm sure.
That's
but
messy.
So messy, Ricky.
But
so
anyway,
messy.
moving on, y'all. The color today, he told me to go to the color because he didn't want me to get put in trouble. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. I gave this color, y'all, to Cynthia, the color of her dress. It was roses gold. On the high end, you say roses gold, and on the low end, you say beautiful pink. Her dress was amazing. It had lots of crystal and everything. I asked, I said, girl, what you going to do with that dress afterwards? Because y'all pay a lot of money even in Brat for these doggone
that
dresses to wear one time.
Stunning. She literally looked like a piece of jewelry, like art.
She sure did.
Gorgeous.
Yes,
gorgeous.
Eva, with some women there.
Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Eva, you ain't look out for your bar.
I met a couple of attorneys.
What? Some flowers up in there? I'm talking about some flowers. I'm talking about some women that know, know who represent them in Congress like that.
You know what?
Fine
Cynthia
and got a
has
brain.
some really good friends, and a lot of her good friends came down from New York, and they're very bright and beautiful, and a few are single.
I'm finna go through your Instagram.
Yep, go through her Instagram.
Come on.
This is Lynn Wilson from Massillon, Ohio. I would like to wake up my grandson, Amir, my daughter, Rihanna, my son, LaRon, and everybody in Tiger Town. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Chris, Coach 5000 from Monroe, Louisiana. Carol class of 1998. Wake up, wake up, wake up, and buy some land.
Good morning. This is Monica calling from Flint, Michigan. Waking up my daughter, Nadia, in Carlton, Texas. Wake up, and catch that flight on down to Flint.
Hi, I'm Evangelist Dolores, the solar princess. Stay tuned. Wake it up. Tune it in to the King, Rickey Smiley morning show.
Say Gainesville, wake up.
Holla back.
Whittier, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all. Hey, Solar Prisons, call back. We want to talk to you.
The Queen.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, church in 60 seconds with the one and only Pastor Frank.
Oh, yes. Never grow old. Never grow old.
Well,
in that land where we'll never grow old.
Yes, amen.
Believers, deceivers. Lord, I sure hope we have some stimulus check receivers.
Yeah, they're talking now.
I'm Brother Ricky. I thank God for raising me up around old men.
Wow.
I'm so full of wisdom. They tell some of the best jokes and stories. You know, but I met an old man. His name was Old MacDonald.
Oh, yes.
And old MacDonald had a farm. E-I.
Come on now.
E-I-O. And on this farm, he had some cows.
What did they say, Rep?
E-I-O. With a moo-moo here. And a moo-moo there. Here a moo. There a moo. Yeah. Where a moo-moo. Say yeah. On this farm.
Come on.
He had some chicks.
Yeah.
E-I-O.
Yeah, what did chicken say?
Here.
Yeah.
And a there. There. Everywhere. Say it.
He lost it. He lost it.
Oh, Lord. Sound like the
another church. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
That was me. I'm breathing hard.
Why you breathing hard, Black Tony?
My bad, cuz I done had a long night.
You're not coming to work?
I don't even know if I share it with you. Shawty, please.
You're not coming to work?
Don't put this on the radio. No, I don't think you want me the other day, cuz. I don't think you want me the other day, Shawty. Real talk.
Okay, why wouldn't I want you here?
Man, Shawty, we were messing around playing kite in my grandma out of town. She had in Biloxi. So I had folks over at the house playing cards last night, and me and Peggy had a contest. I don't know what we were thinking about. So we had a contest. We said who could eat the most who could eat the most deviled egg, and drink milk.
Oh wow!
I don't talk words. So I ain't gonna lie.
What was y'all playing for? What was y'all playing for?
We were playing for $100. See who could eat the most
deviled eggs and chase it down with some milk.
Oh, hold up.
Oh man, is that you? Is that you or that pancake?
Yeah, that's me. I messed up. I done messed up 3 pair of drawers, sir.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Sorry, I done messed up 3 pair of drawers. I ain't gonna lie, sir.
You messed up 3 what?
3 pair of drawers.
What did he say, Rod? He messed up 3 pair of drawers.
I went through 3 pair of drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went on to eat the yellow part too? You didn't just eat the egg whites?
Yeah.
Shout it, I ate 27 deviled eggs and drunk a quart of milk.
Hey, deviled eggs and milk, boy, that's another version of a laxative right there.
Yeah,
man.
you gonna explode.
I feel like I'm losing weight, shout it.
You need to go hang your intestines on the clothesline.
I'm about to call you. I'll be here tomorrow, son. I promise.
All right, dog. Go and get your stomach right, man. Yeah, don't come in today because
I got the bubble good.
You sound like Gary, except for Gary Forrest be like, ooh.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Bravo's exec Andy Cohen, y'all, they say he is speaking out after it was announced last week, y'all, that Ebony Williams is joining the cast of Real Housewives of New York. They're saying that she's the show's first ever black housewife.
What?
Now they're saying, huh?
What?
Yeah, they say she's got a lot going on personally. They say she's incredibly smart. They say she seems, from what he could tell, he says she is definitely absolutely no shrinking violet whatsoever. He said which is exactly what they would need, honey, for someone to step into the group of very dominating women, y'all. So you familiar with Ebony Williams?
Oh yeah. No, I mean we cool, but she is. I'm how fine she is.
Yeah.
She's bad now.
Yeah, she is a beautiful girl. Yes, bless her spirit.
Definitely wife material right there.
What? Well, she might get her husband.
That's one you take home to your mama. Mama, this is her, your new daughter-in-law right here.
What? So, Eva, you familiar with her? Because that's all that Housewives crew, y'all.
No, I'm not familiar with her, but like Ricky said, she is drop dead gorgeous. I have seen a picture, and I'm excited to see the mix-up because to be a socialite in New York, that metropolitan type of life, black people do it very well. So I cannot wait to see her shut this screen down.
You don't see me pop up on the show. Baby, you don't have to do this.
Okay.
You don't have to do this. I'm booked.
Okay. Well, honey, we're going to see what Miss Williams does, honey, on this show, child. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Cardi B recently celebrated her birthday. They say she turned 28 this past weekend, and people say she's a lie. They say she is a lie, and the truth is not in her. They're saying, y'all, that Cardi B is about 35, honey. But they're saying she's celebrating, honey, talking about she's 28 years old. Now, they got some tweets that they pulled back from 2011, and I'm talking about Cardi B and her sister Hennessy was saying some things to other people and what have you. And they're saying there's no way possible that she's 28 years old. If she is 28 years old, congratulations and happy birthday to her. Because also her ex-husband, he bought her a beautiful $330,000 Rolls Royce Cullinan. Now they're saying he brought it. Yeah, he said he gave it to her for her birthday. They were at the hotel in Las Vegas. They say she twerked on his leg, honey, once she received the gift and what have you. Some people saying the people were hollering, get back together, y'all get back together. But she'd be crazy to get back with him because she know we about here. You know, when you married him, honey, he was community property, so why would you put yourself back up in that situation? But nevertheless, happy birthday to her. And she also had a baby seat specially made in the back seat of the vehicle. So I didn't know they did that, but that's good.
$300 grand better come with it.
Oh, well, okay, you would think, but honey, she ain't made
$300,000 a house better come with it.
Okay, so congratulations, honey, to Miss Cardi B and her new color now.
And just so you know, Cardi B is 28 years old. She's extremely young when she started. Don't come for her age.
Well, and Beyonce is 35. Okay, thank you. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, K. Michelle said, baby, people are sending disturbing tweets to her, y'all. She said her family was worried about her this past weekend, thinking that she probably was going to do something bad to herself. She said because people are sending her tweets, people are sending her hate tweets. She said when she constantly, y'all, try to do good things for the community, she said, I have people showing up at my home, honey, to get video and footage of me. She said, I just don't know. She said, as soon as I say and feel happy, all hell breaks loose. She said, I try so hard to remain peaceful. She said, it's like the universe just won't let me be. She said, I really just want to be left alone. She said, I'm over it. And then they said a little while later she deleted the tweet. So, you know. I don't know.
Well, welcome to life. We all feel that way.
Yeah, it's sad. And also, again, y'all, congratulations to Cynthia Bailey and her new husband, Mike, here on their nuptials. They tied the knot this past weekend, honey, at the Georgia's Governor's Town Club, honey, in Georgia. So congratulations to them. Everybody looked amazing. You know, a lot of people saying they're going to get married, and a lot of people saying, why should you get married? And I think this, and Rick, I think you might follow along with this. Oprah and Steph have been together for 50 years.
Right.
And they still haven't got married. I think when you do get married, sometimes things change. So,
Something happens.
Yeah, so you almost just stay single and just write out checks, honey. What y'all think about that?
Well, to each its own. If Oprah don't want to get married, she doesn't have to. But if Cynthia and Mike do, they can. Different strokes for different folks.
Now
I'm glad they got married.
Come
on, say, Brad?
Now the world's on move to the beat of this.
All right, different strokes to rule the world, baby.
Yes, it takes.
Nah, the color of the day, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is rose is gold. On the high end, you say rose is gold. And on the low end, you say beautiful, shiny pink. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up again with the T.
One time.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all. Now, going back to school during the coronavirus pandemic has been challenging for teachers, students, parents walking in the background naked, teachers, true story, parents cussing out teachers, everything, man. It's just like we have all been torn up because, we just everybody want to kind of get back to normal, and we want to see the kids back in the school buildings like normal, but at the same time, we are concerned about the risk of contracting COVID-19. So it's been at least 5 weeks since classes started, a little longer for some. And while many students across the country have been learning online, there are a lot more and more districts holding in-person classes. So, Eva, how's that working out for your daughter?
So what they're doing, we're not rich, so my daughter goes to public school, and they're doing phases, Ricky. So they're like phase 1, phase 2. I have opted out of the phases because I don't want my daughter to be the guinea pig. So I'm waiting until we are completely clear and know everything is good. So I'm just doing at-home studying, and it is so difficult because they have to be online at a certain time. They're using all the bandwidth on the internet. You got to buy these supplies. I have to go drop stuff off at her school weekly. It's very difficult. And I don't think the government appreciates how much the parents are really doing right now. Because we the teachers.
Right.
Wow.
Right. What about you, Rock?
Man, my son, he's 11, and he got lazy real fast with the online schooling because, he'll be in there doing his thing, and he thinks because I'm at home. He takes his little breaks, and in between classes, he goes and plays his video games and plays with his Legos and all that kind of stuff. And his grades was affected by that. So me and Crystal had to put our foot down and say, "Hey, man, this is still school. You need to still pretend that you at that doggone school building.
Right.
Don't think that because you at home that you can just whatever." So ever since then, he back in check and got his grades back in order, man. But it started off as a little bit of a struggle.
Right.
Yeah. I hear that from a lot of people.
What?
Luckily for me, my son's a senior, so he's pretty much on autopilot. He chose not to go back to school. They had the option, but he chose to just continue to do the online thing. And
you know.
But is he missing out on any of his senior stuff? You know, our kids are a little bit younger.
Well, yeah, they start basketball next month, so they still gonna have They're gonna have games, but I think they're gonna limit the amount of people that can actually come. But they've been doing like conditioning and practice and stuff like that. So,
what do you play basketball?
Yeah,
he any good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, I want to see what y'all think, man. Get at me, 866-9-RICKY, 866. What's going right and what's going wrong? We want to know about it. 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Morning Show. All right, y'all, I need to know what you think about how's in-school, online, how's all that working for you? Get at me, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
It is going horrible. I have a student that does well on her EOG in the 90th percentile, and she just dropped the ball like she didn't do anything. She got all zeros. This don't make no sense. I took her to the pediatrician. I want to get her on some medicine, y'all, and I'm going to be honest. I gave her some of my ADD medicine so she can get her stuff together. This is ridiculous.
It's going good. My son got quarantined one time for 14 weeks. Other than that, it's just going smooth.
Oh, I am super excited that they're back in school. Teaching at home was a definite challenge. My son was telling me he was on 4-hour breaks, and that's because he was shutting his computer down. So I'm glad that the teachers have all the children back in their hands. It's a small school, so it is safe at the moment, so we're just praying everything works out.
First of all, I'm a teacher, and I'm not too happy about going back into the school building right now because I think that our administrators, they're so more concerned about the students than the teachers.
It's going really good besides the Wi-Fi dropping and everything, but I did not realize that I was going to be the principal, the dean, the counselor, the lunchroom lady, and the custodian all in one. But besides that, it's going good. It's going real good.
Wow. She said the lunchroom lady and the principal.
She said that one lady said her son be saying he on a 4-hour break, but he just shut his computer down
and get back in the bed. I wonder, do y'all get the kids up and get them dressed and all that stuff?
Oh, Crystal do. She make our son pretend like it's a regular day of school.
Absolutely.
Well, because you know what, too, Ricky, at least for my daughter, you can see this. The teacher can see you. So I make Marley get up, get dressed. She thinks she doesn't have to brush her teeth, but she needs to get fully dressed and ready like a regular day of school.
And make sure y'all make y'all kids stop by that toothbrush. Stop by that toothbrush. I don't care.
Mouthwash.
You don't want to develop bad habits. Yeah, do the mouthwash after you brush your teeth. Don't develop bad habits because once they get in the habit of not brushing their teeth or whatever, no, man. I got one of them little things that they check your temperature. Like what they do for COVID now, you have to blow in it when you come in my kitchen. You have to blow in it, and if the alarm go off, take your ass back upstairs and stop by that toothbrush.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, man. Y'all, hey, good luck, but good luck to y'all, man. That's a lot.
Man, I take my son.
Send the baby to you.
I take my son to the barber shop to get his haircut as if he was still in school. He's like, Dad, I ain't even at school. I gotta get a haircut all the time. Hey, you gonna?
Do y'all think the school bus should come and pick the kids up and take them around the block and drop them back off at home? That'll be real good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're going to start doing that, man. Start putting up plexiglass on the bus like what they did for Mike Pence and Kamala Harris and put them on the bus and let the bus come pick them up, get them out, and take them around the corner and drop their ass right back off.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great idea. All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Okay, I absolutely think we need to make sure we work on communication across the board. And my heart goes out to the parents like me that have to work during the day and their children are at the house. So please just keep being patient and keep praying and just keep your resources and stuff. Like, make sure you're aware of your resources that are in your area, please.
I just think it depends on each individual family. My son go to an excellent school. They practice very good social distance. I got 2 kids I got a 2-year-old. He be disrupting my 6-year-old while he trying to go to school, so it wouldn't work out. So it just depends on each individual family, in my opinion.
It's complicated. You have
parents trying to take care of everyday business. And one day my child's teacher asked her, was she in the car? And I'm like, I'm saying to myself, like, yeah, I have business to take care of. So it's very complicated whenever, you're trying to do homeschooling and take care of everyday business.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get station. That's where station wagons. That's why station wagons need to come back. Y'all remember that station wagon where you could sit in the back seat and face the back,
look out the street?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Miss Merchant, man. I used to ride that station with me and Anthony Merchant that live in Atlanta. That was my ride to school.
We had a Buena Vista.
What?
I grew up with a station wagon. You heard?
Is that the one with the wood grain on the outside?
Yes, with the
wood grain on the outside.
Yes.
Boy, y'all remember those days when your granddad would be driving you to school, man? Your granddad would spit out that front window with all them windows down, and that spit come right back in that back window and hit you in your face. And your granddad living there crying for it. I'm not crying, that's spit. Then your granddad, y'all remember the heater didn't work in the car until you got to school? It be freezing in the car and the heater don't heat up good. As soon as it heat up good, you got to get back out. You be like, damn. Then you have to get there early because your grandma had to go to work or whatever, stand outside. Oh my God, I can tell y'all.
Before they start serving breakfast, you waiting for the breakfast line to open.
Man, what? I'm talking about that doggone cinnamon toast, chocolate milk, and that be it. And them cold grits or cold cream of wheat. Yeah. Breakfast just wasn't that good in elementary school. It got better in high school. And so, but y'all remember the pizza on Friday?
Yes. The square
pizza on Friday. It's either pizza and French fries, potato tots, or sloppy Joe.
But the square pizza had the little square cubes of pepperoni on top of it.
Yeah, man. Boy, you talking about, boy.
Just peel the corner off, the whole layer come off the top.
Well, you be happy to see the lunchroom later on Friday. You be dancing, boy.
Yes, we were best friends.
Love, man. Nothing like high school, boy. Special ed, eat lunch at 9:30.
Wait a minute, you ate with the special ed?
No, they be, you can hear that bell because they be running down the hall. They be happy. They be like, lunch. And then they'll run down there because they get out at 12, so they have to eat lunch at 9:30. Lunch. Hey, Brat, it used to make me mad. So cut the music. It used to make me mad because, man, like they go to lunch at 9:30. They go to lunch at 9:30 in the morning. We get the school started at 8:30. They already at lunch at 9:30. All they food fresh. The cinnamon rolls fresh. The rolls are fresh. The sloppy joes are fresh. By the time we get third to fourth period lunch, the food been sitting there up under the little hot light. But they get all the fresh food, and then they get out at 12 o'clock. But my mama signed me up. I took Super Dave, I did. I took LD math. I got in that class. I wasn't going. They didn't let me go to lunch with them though. But I took LD math, and I had to get my GPA up where I could graduate.
Oh man. All right, so Rick just told a story about all the special ed kids in high school. Right before lunch.
Yeah, they go there.
Right before lunch, what happened?
Hold on. I'm gonna do it for you. I got you. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna set it up for you. Better get it off that stack. I'm gonna take off.
Hold on, I'm coming back. Hold on.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. It's time for this week's commentary on State of Black America with National Urban League President, the one and only Mark Marcille. Good morning, man.
Morning, Mark.
What up, Ricky? Hey, good morning, Ricky. Good to be with you and the Brat and the entire Rickey Smiley Morning Show crew. And today I want to start by recognizing two sports legends who just passed. And we've got to lift these two guys up. First one is Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson was with the St. Louis Cardinals for 17 seasons. This brother won 2 Cy Young Awards, a Gold Glove, and the National League's Most Valuable Player Award. Now, he's playing in the 1960s. In a World Series game back in the late 1960s, he struck out 17 people a record that stood for more than 15 years, and struck out 35 people in a single World Series.
Wow.
He had an ERA average of 1.12, and that was the lowest of any pitcher in Major League history. Bob Gibson, a strong, determined, great right-hand pitcher, a Hall of Famer. We have to remember him. And then the Kansas Comet, Ricky, Gale Sayers.
Oh, yes.
Gale Sayers was one of the great running backs in NFL history. He had one of the greatest rookie seasons in NFL history. And back in 1965, as a rookie, he scored 6 touchdowns in a game against the San Francisco 49ers, returning both kickoffs and punts for touchdowns. He only played for 5 seasons due to injuries and was the youngest person in 1977 to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now, people may remember the account of his friendship in the film Brian's Song. This is way back.
I was about to mention Brian's Song. That was one of my piano recitals.
Yeah, so Brian Piccolo, his running back mate, contracted cancer when they were players, and this was one of the first black and white players in the NFL, Gale being black and Brian Piccolo being white, to share a hotel room. So I want to lift these brothers up. They were heroes when I was a little bitty boy, and I used to follow them, and now they have passed on. So I wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. Last thing I wanted everyone to do is remind everyone, Ricky, we have got to vote. And once again, a plot to suppress black voters way back in 2016 has been uncovered. It was the Trump campaign's deterrence project. And what they did is they secretly identified African-American voters who they thought were less likely to vote and pounded them with negative don't vote ads on social media. So we have to be woke and aware that this conversation about not voting is coming from those that do not have our community's best interests at heart. And that's why we must vote, and we cannot be intimidated by any rhetoric. We have sued the Postal Service, and we're working on that lawsuit. We have successfully sued the Census Bureau to make sure that deadline is extended. And the civil rights community, including me and the National Urban League, Ricky, we're going to fight and fight and fight to make sure everybody's vote is protected.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you a quick question. Do you think Biden is going to pull it out?
Well, look, I think that the only poll that counts, Ricky, is the one on Election Day.
Right.
And right now, what we should be focused on is making sure our voice is heard in large numbers. Look, you got a brother named Jamie Harrison running for Senate in South Carolina, Reverend Raphael Warnock. They're running in Georgia. You have some people running with an opportunity to make history, and the opportunity to make history, it relies on us coming out in record numbers. And so I just want to encourage people from 18 to 180, no matter what your age, no matter where you are, anywhere in the country, Black America, you must vote. We must vote in large numbers. If you have to stand in line, we're going to stand in line. But I want to encourage people where there's early voting, go early, go now, vote early, and then remind everybody in your family, all your friends, church members, club members, partners, posse, gang, crew, whatever, to get out and vote in this election.
There it is. Man, thank you so much, Mr. Mark. You've been listening to the State of Black America with former New Orleans Mayor and Louisiana State Senator Mark Marcille, currently president of the National Urban League. Make sure y'all check out the Urban League's voting checklist and resources at reclaimyourvote.org. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Mark. Man, talk to you next Monday.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know about y'all, but my husband makes up a song to anything. I'll be like, baby, gonna get a washcloth? I'm gonna go get a washcloth. Like, everything. Baby, you want some chicken for breakfast? I want to eat some chicken for breakfast. That's what I deal with every day. I don't know what y'all deal with, but that's what my husband be talking about. Okay, so we about to go into Eva's Corner. And I'm going to need all of y'all energy, because little do you know, y'all help me. Now, we are a very hyper-connected world, and I love it for some reasons. Okay, hold on. Protest. Okay. But it can get a little real sometimes, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about people's opinions and comments on social media. Are we doing too much? And at what point do we call people out? I'm just wondering, because y'all calling it comments. I call it bullying. Straight up and down. People are mean. Just mean. For whatever your own personal insecurities are, y'all project them to others. And if it's you are not y'all, then I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking about the people you see on comments. You put up a cute picture, somebody got something to say. Why? If it's not positive, why? Despite what they told you, words hurt. That stuff hurts. You say mean things, that sits. I don't care how big of a celebrity they are or what. Words hurt. Straight up bullies. Get y'all life together on these social medias and stop giving your negative opinions and projecting your negative thoughts onto other people. Because it's hurtful. Suicide is real. These kids are out here killing themselves because of others' opinions. So that's what I'm talking about today. And I'm talking about it because there's a lot of babies out here that look to these Instagrams that are only kids, that are latchkey kids, that don't have a lot to look to. So they are on Instagram and they look to us. And the way in which we move, they move. So we got to watch what we say. And we got to be a little bit more responsible. And police people with these old nasty comments, check they butt. Period. And I know they're miserable. I know that. But everybody don't know that. And I'm talking about these babies. I'm talking about my 17-year-old little cousin. People having opinions about how we look and how we wear our hair. And people's size and things like that. It's just so nasty. It's nasty. And I don't know why you think because you have an Instagram account and you got a keyboard that gives you an allowance to be mean to people. And then to cover it up or excuse it by saying it's my opinion. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about everything womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And Ricky, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are people too opinionated on social media? I wonder. Now, don't get me wrong. Social media and hyperconnectivity is an amazing thing. It allows us to stay connected. One of the most amazing displays of the hyperconnectivity was the protests. Black Lives Matter, seeing solidarity with Amish across the world and people across the world standing up for us. So it's beautiful in those regards. And then being able to see Ricky spend personal time with his beautiful grandson and granddaughter and family time. All that stuff is good, right? But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about people that go on social media and they call it an opinion, but what they're really doing is bullying. We have a culture of bullying on social media and the internet that needs to be addressed. Now, a lot of us are at least over 35, 40. So we remember playground bullying. When you're on the playground, you got the big jocks or the pretty girls that pick on the girls that might have braces or things like that. But the new playground is virtual. And it's not the jocks. It's not the girls that just think they're cute. It's everybody. You can literally not put anything up without someone having something negative to say. So for instance, this weekend, I was in a beautiful wedding for Cynthia Bailey and all the bridesmaids and the bridal party was to wear white. Now, since the wedding was for a celebrity, obviously it was covered quickly and photos and footage hit the Instagram and instant internets fast. And so by the time I woke up the next morning, I was awakened by all of these people having opinions and comments about how unclassy I was and how I showed a lack of grace and respect to my friend for wearing white to her wedding. Now, no one knew that white was the wedding color and I was asked to wear white. But moreover, why y'all care? Who cares? And why does everyone have such a negative opinion and find freedom in expressing it? I do not understand that. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I remember last week seeing Zanique, who is T.I. and Tiny's daughter. She was on live and she was telling her fans to watch what they say because her mom, though she is a superstar and has been for years, is still human. She reads these comments and these words hurt. So while you think you just giving your opinion on somebody's outfit or, oh, child, you shouldn't have wore that or I'm not feeling that hair, how about you try to find something optimistic to say? And if you don't have nothing nice to say,
how about a lot of people don't have basic home training? Because I see
Ricky,
stuff that I don't like on the internet and I don't agree with on the internet. And I use my magic finger to keep scrolling.
Okay.
Right. You scroll past it, but there are some ignorant, super ignorant ignorant, no home training, uncouth people out here that has absolutely no respect and no regard for anybody. And you come on, wait a minute, somebody else's page.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Tell them, Ricky.
Your page. That's like walking in my house and say, you don't like the way my house is decorated. Well, leave.
You don't have to be here.
You know,
and you know
so,
what, Ricky?
yeah.
People like you, people like Brat, people like me and Gary, we have thick skin. We're used to it. But I am talking today about those impressionable young kids, those latchkey kids that are at home, that only have their phone, those kids that are the only child at home, and their phone are their best friends. And so watch what you say on these Instagrams and internets, because these kids are looking, and not everyone has a thick skin.
They ain't got no home training. How the hell they gonna teach kids? And don't say nothing about me, because, see, I'm going to say something. I'm going to go through your whole Facebook page. I'm going to find pictures and stuff. I don't care. Don't come on here and talk about you got cancer or whatever, like that lady did that was dogging me out. And then when I clapped back at her for about 3 weeks, all of a sudden, you a breast cancer survivor. You had breast cancer when you came on my page and attacked me for taking over for Tom, who was retiring for no reason.
Message.
And I clowned you for 3 weeks, and all of a sudden, you changed the narrative. Now you sick. You had breast cancer when you was, and I just I found about 5. I can't think of her name, but I'll say it next week when I find out.
Don't you say her name, Ricky.
We're gonna start it back up.
Don't you say her name.
She had about 5 pictures with the same dress on. I put that damn dress on celebrities. I put the dress on Donald Trump, and then all of a sudden Rickey Smiley's attacking a lady with breast cancer. The only thing you had to do is not listen to the show if you ain't open to change.
And you know what? We are on a radio show, and you're a comedian. But when it comes to comments and what people have to say and your negative opinions, keep them out of people's comment section. When it comes to their children, when it comes to the way they want to dress, when it comes to any of those things, you don't know someone's situation, so stop commenting on their reality.
Sit up here telling me how to raise my grandson, and your son around here with some skinny jeans on, sagging, looking at the phone, don't know how to properly shake another man's hand and can't change a tire, and you want to talk about I talk heavy to my grandson. I will find pictures. Don't be talking about
what kind of pants, Ricky?
My mama dead and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go through all them pictures and comment on all of them. Now, this ain't what you want. If you got sick and deceased family members pictures on your Facebook page, don't come on mine, because I'm going through there.
And everybody is not as
I got time,
as resourceful as Ricky.
I got time and ADHD.
He got time and he got ADHD, but these kids out here need direction. So if you see it, use your voice and call it out. If you're on a page and you see somebody talking reckless, lift that person up in a blaze of glory, and you condemn and shame that person that's on here talking reckless.
And then
you have the power to do it.
I'll call your mama on Messenger. I'll pick up Messenger and call your mama and tell you need to raise your daughter better with her ugly self. I get real dirty and nasty on the internet.
Just call Ricky. If somebody is heckling you, go to RS Comedy and find out from Ricky so you can get a good clap back.
I understand.
Right here on the Rickey Smiley
I
Morning
start
Show.
posting wigs. Every wig your mama had. I go to your mama Facebook page. I find all the wigs. I start posting wigs. Everything. Then them black stockings and white shoes that she wore to Women's Day. Don't stay off my page now.
I understand you attacking me, but my mama.
Boy, hey, Brat.
Yo.
Boy, how that make you feel?
Man, they make you feel like going skating. I don't even know how to skate, but when you go in the skate ring and that come on, everybody just get on the floor. I just get on off.
Brat, you can't skate.
Brat, I'll teach you how to skate.
I can skate outside.
Brad, all you gotta do is stay to the inside till you get it. Then don't just stay from the outside.
Man, listen.
Stay to the inside. You'll get it.
Stand in the middle looking like you don't know what to do. So I get on off and let everybody know how to do their thing. Do their thing. They be kicking their legs and swinging and dragging their legs and holding each other, spinning around. It's a sport, honey.
Gary, what that remind you of?
Now, Ricky, I remember the original one, 200 from Marvin Gaye, but isn't that from the movie Friday too? Didn't they play that?
Yeah.
In the movie and stuff.
Yeah. What, the first Friday?
Friday, yep. Ice Cube them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But I love it. Yeah, I love that. That's
I like
one of my...
Rogers too.
Huh?
I said I like Rogers' version, even though Marvin Gaye's was the original, and I liked his.
We know who the original was, Gary.
Huh?
But you can't. We know who the original was, but you can't tell me that ain't jamming though.
Oh, no, it's good. It's definitely good. And I like because Roger used to use that pipe in his mouth. What was it called?
Eva.
Man, this song remind me of barbecue. I just feel like I'm in the backyard with my family there. The food coming off the smoker. Everybody's eating. The little kids running around, need their diaper changed. It just reminds me of being young and at home with my family.
And then your one auntie over there that's overdressed because she got her income tax.
Yeah.
Sitting over there with her leg crossed. You know, she the one that, you know, you got that one auntie that ain't got no kids and she got a little money, driving a little red Cadillac with a sunroof. And she thinks she better than everybody. Yeah, she be taking my... say what?
She the only one put her car in the driveway. Everybody else on the street, she gonna put her car up in the driveway.
Right. She boozes. She come around every now and then. She don't cry at nobody's funeral. She got her arms folded. She got a little money and stuff. Smell good. She that auntie. It's like you like her, you respect her, but you know she make good money. And she get real income tax check. Income tax check be $7-8 grand. So she always trying to stunt on your mama because your mama's struggling with all y'all because your mama, you know, it's a whole lot of y'all, but she doing real good. She don't really help nobody with nothing. You can't borrow money from her. Yeah, she'll show up and leave with 8 plates, don't bring nothing. Nothing. Now I don't cook. I eat out. I don't cook. You never see who she dating. Somebody hidden, but you don't know who hidden. Be a card there, but she don't come to the door. Yes, sir, y'all. Front page coming up.
What up, y'all? I'm back. Okay. So we did Eva's Corner. We talked about shady, mean, nasty bullies in your comment section on Instagrams. So we got Eva's Corner knocked out. Thank you. My husband helped me come up with today's topic. And now I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all some news. Y'all want to know what's going on in the world? Yes, no, maybe, a little bit, not sure, kind of. You want to know, but you don't. That's how I be feeling. Like, I want to know what's going on because you want to be in the know, right? But you don't want to know what's going on because it's also negative and sad. So it's like, well, I'm going to figure out a way to do it so you can know what's going on and try not to get too upset, but stay informed. First and foremost, happy Indigenous People Day. That's right. Indigenous People Day. To us, Columbus Day, I guess, to whoever else you are. But happy Indigenous People Day today. And, yeah, we're going to talk about the Supreme Court nomination, what's going on with the coronavirus, the fact that President Trump decided he don't have the coronavirus no more, though he has had it for, 9 days. Tell you about this rally that happened in Colorado this weekend. Really, really crazy. And then there's a medicine that is being recalled right now called metformin. So it's a widely used diabetes drug. If you have a family member that uses metformin, stop, because it has been recalled. Manufacturers found that it contains high levels of cancer-causing containment, which is carcinogenics. So, yeah. But I'm going to break down the whole news, let y'all know everything that's going on, and stay up and motivated. We got a couple more weeks, y'all, till what you say? To the election. Now, some of y'all are like, oh, boo, I already voted. Shout out to you that already went ahead and voted, who had early voting and all of that. But it is not over, and it is still time. Make sure you get your ballots. Make sure you know you're voting for, and look at your ballot. Look at them people on there. Do you know them names? You know who they are. Just because it sound black, don't necessarily vote for it. And just because it says Democrat, look, read, find out what's going on. Know what's going on in your local area, okay? I had a homegirl that voted for a girl named Ashley because she thought it was spelled with a black Ashley. Little did she know, Tamika should have been the one. I'm just saying. So make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Early voting in Georgia starts today. So early vote, Georgia. Early voting in Texas, I believe, already started. I know Florida is starting, I think, next week. So figure out what your early voting is. What's up, Jamaica? I'm going to be in Jamaica soon. What up, Kingston? Yeah. That's what we talk about. What's up, Lakers? What y'all know about the Lakers? Y'all be hating. I don't want y'all fakers. Y'all fake Laker hate. Stop. I'm talking about the real Lakers. The acres, honey. The form Lakers. The reason why we got the Staples Center Lakers turned up. Shout out to all my people in Lake Charles that are down there right now without power, that are dealing with this devastation from the storm Delta. Everybody along the Gulf Coast. I love y'all. My heart is with y'all.
You are not forgotten. It is amazing how the storms have been surging this season. It's unprecedented. We've had more storms this season than since the 60s. So yeah, all my love to everybody down there weathering these storms. Texas starts tomorrow. Okay, early voting in Texas starts tomorrow. What up, Toronto, Canada? Y'all stay up there. Y'all quarantining. Y'all smart. Don't come down here because we wildin'. They still at the club. What else? What up, London town? Y'all on here. Okay, I'm trying to give y'all some news, but why you want to stick me from my paper? My old skilo hole, my Versace hottie. Come to find out, she was everybody. She knew about me, my fake ID, cases in Virginia, bodies in DC. Okay. It's a little bit of Biggie Smalls on there. Waving the 4-4. All I heard was, hit me no more. Disrespect my clique, my games. Hey, box material. North Carolina starts on the 15th. Y'all turn up. 10-15. This is a few days. North Carolina, get out there early, vote. Black folks must vote. Point, period, on period. Heard this new campaign. It's like you plus 3. So it's like you find 3 people who weren't going to vote. Not people who need a ride. Well, them too. People who weren't going to vote. Find them. And let's get in it. Early voting in Nevada starts on the 17th. Turn up to my Nevada people. Hey, Lisa, Michelle, 87. I know that's right. Get out there and vote. Hey, love. I see my bestie on here. What's up, Kevin? Hey, you give me all the energy I need this morning. You always give me.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. We got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. First and foremost, happy Indigenous People Day. And depending on who you are, happy Columbus Day. Now, in news this morning, the nomination hearing for Supreme Court nominee Judge Amy Coney Barrett will begin today. The hearing will last 4 days, and you can expect Democrats to hit her with a lot of questions surrounding Affordable Care Act. Now, in other news, coronavirus cases are up around the country. 5 states have seen 50% increases in cases over the last week. Meanwhile, President Trump announced on Twitter that he is now immune from the virus and could not spread it. Twitter labeled his post misleading and potentially harmful. Also, a police rally and a Black Lives Matter event came to a head over the weekend in Denver, Colorado, after a private security guard shot and killed a man following a verbal altercation. So the video shows the victim slapped and sprayed the guard with mace before being fatally shot. The new reports now show that the guard was not even a licensed security guard in the state. In other news, the widely used diabetes drug metformin is now being recalled after manufacturers found that it contained high levels of cancer-causing containment. And last, and congratulations goes out to our guy, Killer Mike. Tens of thousands of people went online to apply for accounts with Killer Mike's new Black-owned bank. That's right. The bank is called Greenwood. It doesn't open until January, but the website did launch last Thursday, and people are so excited to bank Black. All right, don't forget, early voting is starting. Get out there and vote. That was a quick look at your headline news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock teasy, faux cheesy. What's going down in sports?
All easy, man. NBA champions, the Los Angeles Lakers, 17th in franchise history. They tied the Boston Celtics of all-time championship titles in the NBA. LeBron's 4th. His finals MVP is his 4th as well. 260th NBA playoff games. That's an NBA record. That's right, LeBron James. And he pretty much was just like, listen, I want my respect. And you got to put the respect on his name right there. It is what it is, man. Little sad news for the Dallas Cowboys. They lost their quarterback, Dak Prescott, due to a gruesome leg injury. Broke his ankle, had surgery. Backup Andy Dalton came in to help them lead the Cowboys to the victory. But, man, that was sad to see, man. If you guys ain't seen that broken leg, if you got a weak stomach, you may not want to go watch that.
I can't watch it.
But can we shout out to the Miami Dolphins, man? They beat the San Francisco 49ers 43-17.
What?
43-17. Big
what happened?
Dolphins, man, they say, y'all better pay attention to us out here. You know what I'm saying? Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Cleveland Browns and won 4 in a row. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. I keep telling y'all.
But the doggone Dirty Birds, Atlanta Falcons, lost again, 0-5. They fired their coach, Dan Quinn, and the general manager.
Man, it's a picture of Malcolm Walker in front of the Mercedes Stadium with a gas can.
The Dirty Birds need to take a bath, man.
I feel so bad, man, for Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, man.
Come on. It is what it is.
You think they need to get a quarterback? What you think?
I mean, Matt Ryan still got some life in the tank, man, but
what are they doing wrong? What's wrong?
They just can't close, man. You want to say the defense is weak, but
the defense is weak.
Okay, the defense is weak.
Okay,
the defense is weak. The defense is weak.
So the defense messed up Super Dave. Give me the overall. What do Atlanta need to do, Super Dave?
Offense, you're fine. It's the defensive side. Just like
well,
the Cowboys.
Wait a minute. How's the offense fine? They only scored 16 points.
That's enough points still to win a football
it's not.
game. If you got a pretty good defense, you can stop them.
Man, please.
What happened 3 years ago against New England?
They got a big lead and they couldn't close out because they had a sorry defense.
No, exactly. They couldn't make a stop. What happened last year? They were not making stops. What happened against the Cowboys? They let the Cowboys offense put up 47 yards in the second half.
But if you're scoring 16 points, you can't sit up there and say the offense.
That's one game, Rock T.
We're talking about this week. We ain't talking about the past.
Overall, we got him fired. 0-5.
Right. We already know that point, but you just said
defense. They need a defense.
Okay, leave it at that.
Yeah, they need a defense, Rock. I have to agree with you.
But don't sit there and say nothing wrong with the offense. You only scoring 16 points. That's a problem with the offense.
Right. All right, what was the score? All right, Rock. So the last 5 games, what was the score? Because 16 points is enough to win a football game.
Thank you.
Man, let me tell you something. The only defense, when you can score 16 points, and that'll be enough, there's 2 in the history. You got the Baltimore Ravens when they won.
You
got the basketball, and then you got the 85 Chicago Bears. After them 2?
He asked you the last 5 games about putting points on the board. That's all he asked you. Give him that. You know what, Brat?
Super Day, is he changing the narrative?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
He did change the narrative on y'all.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Super Day, did Roxy just do the Gayle King? Did he just change the narrative?
Change the narrative, man.
I told you the truth.
The dress on and everything.
Told you the truth. Prince. Don and Nikki over there.
All right, y'all. 28 before the top of the hour, y'all. Hey. Yes, so we get serious about our sports around here, man. We take sports serious. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Master P is set to be honored at the I Am Hip Hop Awards at the 2020 BET Hip Hop Awards. The award show will air virtually and will air October 27th on BET. Also, reports say that Jay-Z has reportedly posted bond and paid fines for those arrested on Thursday night, October 8th, in the week's protests in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, where protesters were calling for justice in the death of 17-year-old Alvin Cole. Cole was shot and killed outside of Wauwatosa Mall in February of this year. When officers responded to a disturbance call, the mother and sisters of Alvin Cole were among the dozens of people arrested. And last but not least, the beef is squashed between Eminem and Fat Joe. Nick Cannon, who did he do? His friend Royce the 5'9". They asked him how could he take a picture next to Eminem's enemy when he took a picture next to Nick Cannon, and he said they're not enemies. He replied, it's over. He said beef between @Eminem and @Nick Cannon is water under the bridge. Thank you to Fat Joe for helping make this happen. Let's spread love, y'all. So that's awesome. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Chef Jannard with them quarantine meals, and we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. That's right, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Love you too.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for quarantine cooking with the one and only Chef Jannard. What up, man?
Chef G.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
How you doing, man?
Man, I am doing good. I'm feeling good, kicking this week off right. Because, you know, we kicking it off with something good to eat. And that's the only way you should start your day.
Man, what you got this morning?
Look, I don't know about you, but it's this restaurant called PF Chang's, man. They got these chicken lettuce wraps that I love to eat every time I go in. And I'm sitting there eating them and enjoying them. And I said, what better person to share with is with Ricky and the whole team. Because I know they normally love what I like eating.
Because I love those, man.
Mm-hmm. Man, they're real good. And easy to make, and that's what it's about.
And you know what I enjoy about PF Chang's? The thing about it is, you have to take Brat with you and let her roll them for you.
Them things be tight.
You already know.
I'm like, Brat, don't lick mine. Brat, don't lick mine, Brat.
They gotta lick the edges to make sure it's sealed and rolled just good. She gonna put that so-funkified touch on it.
Come on now.
Look, Brat, I see you eating good every day, but look, I got this one for you. All you need is butterbeer lettuce wraps, ground chicken. Now, if you don't want ground chicken, you can do ground turkey, or you can swap it out for shrimp. When you're cooking these dishes, it's about bringing it into your world. Get you some fresh minced ginger, some rice wine vinegar, a little sriracha, a little hoisin for that sweetness, and some water chestnuts, and you saute it all together. And when it comes together, man, it is so good. And this one of those dishes that, look, whether you eating it at home or you at the station, you can pack them up, take them with you, and eat them on the go. And you still gonna feel good afterwards.
That is.
Look, it's that simple, man. It's tight, but it's right.
Man, I just feel so happy when Chef G come on.
Okay.
I thought it was me.
You can't do nothing but smile.
Hey, you be happy answering the question. Do you chop up the water chestnuts? When do you chop up the
water chestnut?
Okay.
Yeah, you actually want to bust them down maybe 1 or 2 times.
Okay.
Just so they can lay real good up inside of that lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Each bite is designed to be pleasant for you.
Come on now.
Wow. Hey, Chef Janard, man, that sounds good, man. How can we find this video where we can make this?
Look, they need to make sure they go over to the Rickey Smiley's official IG page to see it. I'm breaking down, giving you the ingredients and all. Ain't leaving you lost out here. Then after they finish cooking it up, they need to make sure they have it geared in their mind to get ready to go vote. Because we ain't playing no games with them in 2020.
Right.
Okay.
There it is, man. Y'all give it up and show your love for Chef Janard. You got God, you got Jesus, and you got Chef Janard sitting right there on the side of Jesus. He's the Jesus assistant.
Okay.
Whipping it up for Jesus.
Hey, thank you, man.
I cook.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
In the news, October is National Roller Skaters Month, and immediately following the Dove release from the grand opening ceremony of his grandkids swing set, radio host and comedian Rickey Smiley had a celebration of his own. Switching gears here to other news, the vice presidential debate, one of the biggest nights of the week, and the iconic surprise guest called in to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
A fly landed on Mike Pence, head for like almost 3 minutes, and we have him right here on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Mickey.
Hey, hey, what happened? What happened? First of all, what's your name and where did you come from?
Yeah, they call me Marty McFly. I done heard I'm buzzing in these streets right now, Rickey.
Before you landed on Mike Pence, did you get an opportunity to land on a piece of shit?
Mike Pence was a piece of shit.
And joining us here live now is a young man that says because of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, he's doing something he's never done before. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Hey, man, my name is Corey Dorsey. I'm 41 years old, man. I listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show on the way to work every morning. And this particular morning, man, I never voted in my life. This particular morning, man, he played the pastor. I don't know his name, but the pastor.
I think Pastor
Wesley. Gave an inspirational speech about Black Lives. Okay. You can't claim Pastor Black Lives Matter if you're not going to the polls. You don't care about Breonna Taylor if you're not going to the polls. The next day after I heard that, I went and registered to vote. I'm gonna vote for the first time in my life. I will be at the polls in line November the 3rd. Rickey Smiley, baby.
Wow.
Yes. Get out and vote.
It's been nearly 4 years and more than a handful of excuses since Black Tony of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show has physically showed up to work. He announced this week that he plans to sue Mr. Smiley.
Black Tony, where you at?
Yes, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter right now trying to find trying to get a heart of being crunk.
He was just on the phone. If you'd have came to work,
I know that. You need to give me his phone number.
I'm saying if you came to work, you could have talked to him.
You need to give me his phone number, son.
You can have it if you come to work. Come to work.
Give me his phone. Give me his phone number.
I'm giving you his phone number. Yeah, that man. Then you'll make that man probably lose his law license.
I'm trying to sue somebody, son.
Who you trying to sue?
Go ahead.
Don't sue me, man.
And when I get $300 of millions of dollars, I'm gonna buy your house, shout it, and I'm gonna make you rent it.
For these stories, the full show, and more, be sure to stay connected with us on Rickey Smiley's YouTube at Rickey Smiley Official. For now, the news desk, I'm Twan the Don with Twan 360's breaking news.